Qingtang Academy looks peaceful enough, but the vibe inside is about to get real ugly. Lin Yu is cornered by a pack of bullies demanding his sister's precious medicine. Our boy Lin Yu stands his ground, refusing to hand over the life-saving supply. Zhang Yang, the local jerk, mocks Lin Yu's low stats like he's some comedy act. Brutal insults fly as Zhang Yang claims Lin Yi only exists thanks to his sister. Tension spikes in the classroom as the bullies close in on our outnumbered hero. Yu Yang dangles the medicine like a prize, clearly enjoying his own pathetic power trip. Desperation hits Lin Yu as he lunges forward to save the only thing that matters. Shattered glass sprays everywhere, the medicine is gone, destroyed by a total coward. Violence erupts as Zhang Yang grabs Lin Yu, ready to dish out some unearned pain. Down goes Lin Yi, tossed aside like literal trash by the school's resident bully. Standing over him, Zhang Yang drops a classic villain line about where losers belong. Panic hits the bullies when they realize a teacher is actually heading their way. Scrambling to avoid trouble, the thugs bail while leaving Lin Yu broken on the floor. Heartbreak sets in as Lin Yu stares at the spilled liquid, his sister's lifeline ruined. Pure rage burns in his eyes. He's definitely not letting these two walk away unscathed. A hand reaches out from the shadows, offering help to our bruised protagonist. Lin Xin appears, checking on Lin Yu with genuine concern after the nasty encounter. Grateful for the assist, Lin Yu tries to play it cool despite the massive loss. Reality crashes back in as he realizes he's late for work. Talk about a bad day. Lin Yu bolts from the classroom, shouting back that he is already on his way. Lin Xin watches him go, her expression unreadable as she clutches her hand. Racing through the city on his bike, Lin Yu recalls how the world mutated. Billboards celebrate the warriors who fight back against the monsters, but it is all propaganda. Reality is much darker, with the dead rising as mindless killing machines called revenants. Burning is the only way to stop them, a brutal, scorched earth policy for survival. Arriving at the Grim facility, Lin Yu prepares for his shift at the local crematorium. Gloved hands reach out to secure his gear, the routine becoming a second nature. Tightening his straps, he readies himself for the hazardous work ahead. Flipping the switch, he activates the machinery that keeps his secret life running. Masked up and focused, Lin Yu knows he needs a massive payday to save her. His sister was the talented one, a psychic prodigy, while he was just a nobody. Everything changed on their 17th birthday when she slipped into a mysterious, endless coma. Staring at her suspended form, he vows to protect her no matter the cost. Preparing the next body, he works alongside the remains of a mutated chained beast. Each cremation earns him 20,000, a small price for the risk of infection. Flames roar to life as he incinerates the remains, the heat intense and unforgiving. Watching the body burn, he knows one slip-up means becoming a monster himself. Dangerous work pays well because nobody else is desperate enough to touch these corpses. Deep in thought, Lin Yu stares into the fire, his resolve hardening like steel. Suddenly, dark tendrils of energy erupt from the furnace, swirling around our boy Lin Yu. Lin Yu stares at the glowing anomaly, wondering if he finally cracked from the stress. Shadows whip through the air like living snakes, turning the crematorium into a haunted house. Backing away, Lin Yu tries to keep his cool while the room goes completely haywire. Energy strikes him right in the forehead, and he is left totally stunned by it. Weirdly enough, the surge feels strangely comforting, like a warm blanket on a cold night. Visions of a battlefield flash before his eyes, showing soldiers fighting for their very lives. One soldier, Li Yang, talks about joining the army, completely unaware of his grim fate. Proudly accepting his new post, Li Yang swears to protect the nation at all costs. Training is brutal, with instructors barking that sweat today means less blood on the battlefield. Li Yang shows off his combat skills, but the front lines are already crumbling fast. Desperation takes over as he realizes the high ground is about to fall to mutants. Chaos reigns as the beast strikes, ending the soldier's life in a spray of red. Back in the present, a system notification pops up, loading right inside Lin Yu's brain. Gasping for air, Lin Yu wonders if he really just witnessed a dead man's memories. A blue interface flickers into existence, announcing that the soul-devouring system is officially online now. That chained beast on the table suddenly wakes up, eyes glowing with pure murderous rage. Panicking, Lin Yu asks what this system even does while the screen keeps on loading. This monster lunges at him, its dark aura crackling as it breaks free from chains. Realizing he is in deep trouble, Lin Yu screams as the Tier 1 beast starts revenanting. Lin Yu stares down the mutated beast, its chains rattling like a death sentence. Teeth bared, the monster lunges, forcing our boy to scramble for his very life. Trapped in a corner, Lin Yu realizes the crematorium just became his personal arena. A system prompt flashes, offering him a choice of skills from a dead soldier's soul. Panic-clicking option B, he prays that basic military training actually works in real life. Sparks fly as the beast's chains snap under the sudden surge of newfound power. This system demands real combat to level up, talk about a brutal learning curve. Claws swipe through the air, missing Lin Yu by a literal hair's breadth, yikes. Dodging the strike, he finds his feet moving with a precision he never possessed. Crouched low, Lin Yu prepares to counter, his body reacting before his brain catches. Dark energy swirls around him, sharpening his vision and tracking the beast's every move. Instinct takes the wheel, and Lin Yu realizes he's fighting like a seasoned veteran. Ghostly memories of a soldier guide his stance, turning a nobody into a threat. He meets the monster head-on, locking arms in a desperate test of raw strength. Determination hardens his gaze as he prepares to deliver a crushing blow to it. Launching himself upward, Lin Yu slams into the beast with a devastating kinetic strike. This monster crashes into the floor, stunned by the sheer force of the impact. Standing over the defeated creature, Lin Yu wonders how he got this strong overnight. This system confirms his stats are climbing, proving this cheat code is totally broken. Staring at his glowing hands, he questions if that blue light changed everything forever. A system prompt pops up, letting Lin Yu know that devouring is officially on the table. Lin Yu eyes the hyena corpse, figuring he might as well give this weird power a shot. He carefully handles the remains, treating the grim task with a surprising amount of professional respect. Offering a quick final goodbye, Lin Yu prepares to dive into the creature's dark, hidden secrets. Memories flood his mind as he stands over the beast, the connection feeling way too real. Reaching out, he makes physical contact, triggering the system to start pulling at the soul threads. Dark energy whips around him like a storm, leaving Lin Yu wondering what he just unleashed. Shadows surge into his body, the raw power coursing through his veins with an intense hum. His eyes glow with a fierce, unnatural light as the system forces the memories into place. Pain spikes in his head, but he holds on while the system processes the massive data. Visions of a brutal battlefield play out, showing the beast tearing through soldiers in a frenzy. Hunger drives the monster, its mindless rage focused entirely on hunting down the terrified human prey. Slaughter follows as the beast rampages, leaving nothing but chaos and destruction in its wake. Gasping for air, Lin Yu realizes he just lived through the final moments of that creature. Shaken by the sheer brutality, he wonders how the border troops survive this nightmare every day. This system presents his rewards, offering a choice between 3 distinct skills from the beast's soul. Lin Yu analyzes the options, realizing that every corpse he touches is now a potential upgrade. Hesitation hits him when he considers the devouring art, fearing he might lose his own humanity. Opting for the practical choice, he selects the claw skill he saw in the combat memory. Crimson energy manifests around his hand, signaling that Lin Yu is now armed for the fight. Lin Yu checks his new claw form, looking like a total nightmare for any monster. That system breakdown is wild. Extra damage and weak point spotting talk about a major upgrade. A 12-hour cooldown on his soul devouring skill because apparently even cheat codes have rules. Sitting on the floor, Lin Yu decides he needs to master this interface right now. Pondering the absorb function, he wonders if stacking skills is the key to true power. Testing that theory will have to wait for another day, but he is definitely curious. Keeping his options open, Lin Yu focuses on the immediate reality of his new situation. Wait, the system itself has a level. This is getting deeper than he ever imagined. Looking at the screen, he realizes there is zero info on how to actually level. Shrugging off the confusion, Lin Yu decides to focus on what he can actually control. Channeling that military combat technique, he prepares to grind out some serious skill proficiency. Visualizing the soldier's movements, he mirrors the stance with a newfound, intense focus. Throwing a punch, Lin Yu feels the raw power of the technique surging through him. Moving with unnatural speed, he realizes these advanced drills are way beyond any normal student. Inheriting those memories is a total game changer, making him feel like a veteran overnight. Breathing hard, he keeps the pressure up, letting the dark energy fuel his relentless training. Realizing the sheer difficulty of these drills, he knows he is pushing past his limits. Feeling his blood chi flow smoother than ever, Lin Yu grins at his own rapid progress. Pushing himself for one more set, he is fully committed to becoming a total powerhouse. Next day at school, Lin Yu gets snapped back to reality by a screaming teacher. This teacher roasts Lin Yu's pathetic stats while the local bullies join the chorus. Lin Yu keeps his head down, playing the part of the obedient, broken student. Class finally ends, but the teacher cannot resist one last jab at his hopeless future. Exhausted from his secret training, Lin Yu tries to act normal while hiding his progress. Proficiency gains are crawling at a snail's pace, and he knows he needs real action. Zhao Lei spots him zoning out, ready to launch another round of his tired insults. This bully suggests Lin Yu should just quit and start begging with his sister. Something about Lin Yu's vibe shifts, and Zhao Lei actually feels a flicker of doubt. Lin Xin steps in to defend him, but Zhao Lei tells her to back off. This bullies decide to keep their distance, terrified of catching his supposed loser disease. Lin Xin notices a change in his appearance, wondering if he's hiding some secret. Zhao Lei doubles down on his trash talk, convinced that Lin Yu is just scared. A single heavy step from Lin Yu silences the room, signaling the shift in power. Challenging the bully to a match, Lin Yu finally stops playing the victim role. This goons laugh, reminding everyone that Zhao Lei has the stats to crush him. Tensions boil over as the two rivals lock eyes, ready to settle this with fists. Students scramble to the martial arts room, eager to watch the inevitable one-sided beatdown. Standing in the arena, Lin Yu prepares to test his new skills against a bully. Zhao Lei's lackeys cheer him on, begging for a quick knockout to end the show. Confident in his training, Zhao Lei prepares to use Lin Yu as his personal punching bag. Lin Yu stares down the bully, calling him out for being a total poser. Zhao Lei tries to land a punch, but our boy does not even flinch, pathetic. Lin Xin watches in shock as her brother finally stands up for himself. Lin Yu catches the strike with ease, locking the bully's arm in a vice. Coldly, he promises that Zhao Lei is going to regret ever crossing his path. Panic sets in as the bully realizes his supposed superior stats mean absolutely nothing. With a swift motion, Lin Yu counters the attack, completely dominating the physical exchange. A brutal blow lands right on the mark, sending the bully reeling backward. Ouch. Impact echoes through the room as Lin Yu follows up with another crushing strike. Zhao Lei crashes into the floor, his ego shattered alongside his prideful confidence. Clutching his face, the bully whines about his broken tooth like a total baby. Towering over him, Lin Yu warns that the next insult will cost him more. He grabs his bag, ready to walk away from this absolute waste of time. Turning his back, Lin Yu starts to leave, clearly done with the pathetic drama. Zhao Lei scrambles for his weapon, desperate to regain some shred of his dignity. Screaming threats at his back, the bully charges, refusing to accept his humiliating defeat. Sensing the movement, Lin Yu activates his hidden power, his eyes glowing with intensity. Crimson claws manifest instantly, stopping the attack cold and terrifying the desperate bully. Frozen in fear, Zhao Lei stares at the lethal blades hovering inches away. Yikes. Calmly, Lin Yu asks if he really wants to keep going with this suicide. Lin Yu freaks out over his new claw, wondering if this is some weird mutation. That bully is absolutely terrified, scrambling away from our boy like he's seen a ghost. Screaming threats about his boss, the pathetic goon promises that Lin Yu is totally doomed. Unbothered by the empty bluster, Lin Yu just tells him to keep waiting for the end. Night falls over the grim facility, the moon watching as the real work finally begins. Checking his internal clock, Lin Yu realizes the cooldown is over and he is ready. Walking through the halls, he runs into his smug supervisor who loves hearing his voice. That arrogant boss demands a greeting, clearly obsessed with his own fragile sense of authority. Ranting about manners, the supervisor claims he is the only reason Lin Yu has work. Lin Yu shuts him down, admitting he only stays for the cash, brutal but totally fair. Dismissing the kid, the boss orders him to get back to the pile of corpses. Shadows stretch across the room, hiding the secrets that Lin Yu is about to uncover. Staring at the rows of dead warriors, he wonders how many more will arrive tonight. Worry gnaws at him as he notes the rising death toll from the front lines. Recalling the hyena's memories, he realizes the border defenses are failing faster than anyone knows. Doubting his own eyes, he questions if the entire nation is on the brink now. Logic kicks in and he figures the media would have panicked if it were true. Shaking off the dread, he decides that getting stronger is the only way to survive. Offering a silent prayer to the fallen, he prepares to harvest their hidden final secrets. Dark energy erupts as Lin Yu begins the process, devouring the soul of the warrior. Lin Yu senses another soul nearby, hoping for a quick boost to his combat skills. Deep breaths help him focus as the energy surge hits him like a freight train. This system presents 3 distinct choices, but he knows exactly which path to take now. Locking in his selection, he prepares to level up his game with military precision. Curiosity takes over as he wonders how this absorption method actually changes his baseline power. Checking the interface, he sees his stats climbing and his combat prediction getting sharper. Realizing he can stack skills by absorbing duplicates, he grins at the massive potential. Maxing out his abilities seems way easier than he thought, a total cheat code. Reality check hits when the system reminds him that his ultimate move has a cooldown. Bummer, he cannot just spam his way to godhood. Patience is a virtue, apparently. Finishing his shift is the priority before he gets back to his intense training. Meanwhile, the border front line is a total disaster zone, absolute carnage everywhere. Workers handle the grim remains with professional detachment, warning about the fragile, broken necks. Trucks pile up with mutated corpses, a never-ending supply of dark, harvestable energy. Loading the transport is a routine nightmare, but Lin Yu keeps his head down. Tires crunch over the desolate ground as the convoy begins its long, dark trek. Bumping along the road, the truck carries a cargo of nightmares in the back. Shadows shift inside the trailer, revealing a glowing eye staring back from the pile. Something is definitely not dead, and it looks like a total monster waiting to strike. Back at school, the tension is thick as students gather, sensing a storm coming. Lin Xin stands her ground, refusing to back down from the bully's pathetic threats. Zhang Yang demands she force Lin Yu to grovel, or she's not leaving today. Menacingly, he looms over her, clearly enjoying his own twisted sense of school authority. Defiantly, Lin Xin calls out their lies, reminding them that Lin Yu did nothing wrong. One of the goons mocks her loyalty, bringing up the fight from the day before. Shocked by their blatant revisionist history, Lin Xin tries to deny their twisted, lying narrative. Suddenly, the bully grabs the notebook she was clutching, snatching it right out of her hands. Holding the prize high, he taunts her, wondering if she made this for the loser. Rough hands shove her aside as she desperately tries to reclaim her hard-earned study notes. Flipping through the pages, the bully sneers at the effort she put into helping Lin Yu. Mocking the content, he declares that no amount of tutoring can fix a total loser. With a cruel laugh, he rips the notebook apart, tearing her hard work to shreds. Gloating over the destruction, he warns her about the consequences of helping the wrong person. A shadow falls over the scene as someone steps in, commanding them to let go. Zhang Yang turns around, sneering at Lin Xin for crying over a pile of paper. Leaning in close, he tries to intimidate her into switching sides for his favor. Furious, Lin Xin snaps, biting his hand in a desperate act of pure, righteous rage. Enraged by the bite, Zhang Yang retaliates with a brutal, cowardly strike to her face. Down she goes while the goons cheer on their leader's pathetic display of raw violence. Watching her fall, the bullies laugh about the notes she spent weeks preparing for him. A hand slams against the floor, signaling the start of a truly pathetic display. Lin Xin desperately reaches for her shredded notes, but the bullies just keep mocking her. Zhang Yang looms over her, clearly convinced he is the king of this miserable school. Brutal hands grab her by the throat, pinning her down while the goons just watch. Arrogance drips from the bully as he boasts about his superior stats and raw power. With a cruel sneer he threatens her, enjoying the fear he thinks he is causing. Surrounded by the pack, Lin Xin is left cornered while the leader demands total submission. Suddenly a fist flies toward the scene, but it gets stopped dead in its tracks. Lin Yu catches the strike with ease, his grip turning the bully's confidence into dust. Standing between them, Lin Yu calls out their cowardice for ganging up on a girl. Worried for his safety, Lin Xin begs him to walk away before things get worse. Pain registers on the bully's face as Lin Yu twists his arm with zero mercy. Zhang Yang finally arrives, acting like he is the main character in this sad drama. Torn paper flutters to the ground, the remnants of Lin Xin's hard work and dedication. Coldly, Lin Yu dismisses the thugs as nothing more than stray dogs causing a mess. Mockery follows as the bully calls him trash, completely blind to the danger ahead. Lightning fast, Lin Yu delivers a crushing blow, wiping that smug grin off his face. Impact echoes through the room, but the real fight for justice is only just beginning. Energy surges around our boy, his movements sharp and lethal as he prepares for combat. Vowing to make them pay, Lin Yu radiates a dark aura that promises total destruction. Classmates whisper in shock, wondering how Lin Yu suddenly grew a backbone like that. Zhang Yang is absolutely fuming, screaming for his lackeys to finish the job immediately. Lin Yu just smirks, radiating a cold, blue energy that makes the bully hesitate. Pulling out a formal challenge, he lays down the terms for a public showdown. Offering a deal, Lin Yu promises to leave them alone if he wins the duel. Dropping the application on the floor, he waits for the arrogant rival to sign it. Zhang Yang sneers, demanding that Lin Yu drop out and grovel if he loses today. Spectators crowd around, buzzing about the massive gap in power between the two rivals. Lin Xin clings to her brother, terrified that he is walking into a death trap. Concerned friends warn him that the stats do not lie, this is a suicide mission. Mocking his resolve, the bullies laugh, convinced that Lin Yu is just playing tough. Accepting the terms, Lin Yu reaches for the paper with a calm, focused intensity. Writing his name, he demands that the entire fight be recorded for everyone to see. Signing the document, he seals his fate in this high-stakes game of school politics. Tossing the paper back, he makes it clear that this is not just about 3 days. Zhang Yang catches the form, looking smug as if he already won the whole thing. Staring him down, Lin Yu vows to show everyone who actually belongs in the trash. Night falls over the crematorium, the chimneys belching smoke as the real work begins. Walking into the facility, Lin Yu prepares to grind for the power he needs. Focusing on his goal, he knows he must master his combat techniques before the duel. Lin Yu knows the clock is ticking, 3 days until his life-or-death school duel. Back at the crematorium, his boss dumps a fresh batch of corpses on him. Lin Yu realizes these are high-tier mutant remains, way deadlier than his usual work. Chief Wang praises his bloodchi, clearly trying to squeeze more labor out of our boy. Barking orders, the boss demands he stop slacking and start burning the pile immediately. Keeping his head down, Lin Yu agrees, playing the obedient worker to keep his cover. A sudden, chilling scream echoes through the facility, cutting through the heavy, stale air. Investigating the noise, Lin Yu finds a supervisor struggling with a massive, mutated beast. Panic hits the supervisor as dark, shadowy energy erupts from the supposedly dead creature. That beast is not just dead, it is revenanting, rising with a terrifying, murderous aura. Chaos explodes as the monster lunges, dragging the screaming supervisor into the dark void. Silence returns to the room, leaving Lin Yu alone with the aftermath of violence. Shaken, he wonders if he actually heard a human soul being torn to shreds. Trying to calm his nerves, Lin Yu forces himself to focus on the job. Staring at the pile of carcasses, he realizes the front lines are absolutely collapsing. Missing his training window is a bummer, but he knows fewer soldier deaths matters. Noticing something weird, he spots a strange, shifting color on the monster's tail scales. Those scales pulse with an unnatural hypnotic light, hinting at a hidden, dark evolution. Lin Yu watches in confusion as the colors warp, sensing a massive threat rising. Without warning, the beast fully awakens, its shadow form exploding into a lethal final strike. Lin Yu locks eyes with the threat, his focus sharpening into a lethal point. That mutated beast lunges with terrifying speed, forcing our boy to dodge the strike. Shadows swirl as the creature reveals its true form, clearly not just dead meat. Panic flares in Lin Yu's mind when the monster vanishes right before his eyes. Realizing it was hiding inside the rotting tissue, he prepares for a nasty fight. Another monster snuck in using this disgusting trick, and the crematorium is now compromised. Desperation hits him. If he does not act fast, this facility becomes a total slaughterhouse. Closing his eyes, Lin Yu amplifies his senses to track the beast's hidden movements. Silence fills the room, but he knows the predator is lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, he spots the anomaly and locks onto the target with cold, calculated intent. Grabbing a heavy tool, he readies himself to smash through the creature's hidden defense. Swinging with precision, he forces the invisible beast to reveal its location in air. Sparks fly as his strike connects, and he screams for the monster to appear. This beast leaps out, claws bared and ready to tear him into tiny pieces. Blood sprays as Lin Yu lands a brutal counter, tearing through the monster's hide. Fighting for his life, he prays that he does not get infected by the pollution. His military training pays off, letting him predict the attack path for a graze. Alarms blare across the facility, warning everyone about phantom-scale beasts invading the other rooms. Standing at the exit, he checks the hallway for any signs of lingering danger. Sensing no energy fluctuations, Lin Yu decides it is finally safe to slip away. Lin Yu realizes that blood-curdling scream he heard earlier belonged to his unfortunate coworker. Panic sets in as he wonders just how many of these monsters infiltrated the facility. Chief Wang and his crew sprint for their lives while being hunted by ravenous beasts. Prioritizing survival, Lin Yu readies his gear to defend the group from the incoming threat. A terrifying, shadow-infused monster lunges forward, ready to tear through everything in its path. One of the workers screams for everyone to scramble into the safe room immediately. Everyone bolts toward the heavy door, desperate to escape the encroaching nightmare behind them. Lin Yu knows he cannot handle this swarm alone and needs to reach the zone. Ordering someone to cover the rear, he tries to coordinate a desperate defensive line. That ungrateful supervisor sneers at him, proving that some people are just pure trash. Shadows swirl as the beast corners our boy, leaving him fuming at their cowardice. Dodging a lethal strike, Lin Yu realizes these monsters are masters of stealth and deception. Those jerks slam the door shut, abandoning him to face the monsters all by himself. Shocked by their betrayal, Lin Yu screams for them to wait just a second. Desperately, he lunges for the closing door, begging them not to leave him behind. Hearing their cold dismissal, he realizes they would rather see him die than help. Rage boils over as he demands they open the door and stop acting insane. Pounding on the steel, he realizes he is completely locked out of the safe room. 4 coordinated monsters surround him, their glowing eyes promising a very long, painful night. Accepting his grim reality, Lin Yu decides that fighting back is his only option. His front lines are a total meat grinder, but the soldiers keep charging anyway. Lin Yu knows he carries the weight of their stolen skills on his shoulders. Plus, his sister is waiting at home, so dying here is absolutely not happening. He lunges at the monster, ready to turn this nightmare into his personal training. That beast stares back, clearly confused by the sudden aggression from its human snack. Lin Yu squares up, his combat instincts firing off like a well-oiled killing machine. Thanks to his military training, he starts picking up on the creature's energy fluctuations. Shadows whip around the monster, but Lin Yu is already locked onto the target. He spots the weak point, realizing that even these freaks have a fatal flaw. With a brutal strike, he tears into the beast, making every single hit count. Another monster jumps into the fray, because apparently one fight is never enough. Lin Yu keeps the pressure high, refusing to let these things overwhelm his rhythm. He slams the creature into the ground, showing it who really owns this arena. Crimson claws manifest on his arm, turning him into a walking, breathing lethal weapon. One solid blow finishes the job, leaving the monster down for the long count. 2 targets left, and he is just getting warmed up for the main event. Suddenly, the remaining beasts vanish, leaving him scanning the room for their next move. Those 2 are definitely stronger, hiding their energy to set up a nasty ambush. Lin Yu keeps his guard up, knowing they are lurking somewhere in the dark. Staying calm is the only play because he knows there is always a weakness. Lin Yu stands ready, his senses dialed up to max as the shadows shift around. Locking onto the hidden threat, he shouts out a challenge to the invisible monster nearby. That beast reveals itself in a burst of dark energy, lunging straight for our boy. Lin Yu does not hesitate, meeting the monster's aggressive strike with his own lethal, clawed hand. Suddenly, a second shadow beast materializes right behind him, turning the tables on his defensive stance. Blood sprays across the floor as the creature lands a nasty, unexpected hit on him. Cursing the cheap shot, Lin Yu clutches his wounded arm, his patience wearing thin fast. Gritting his teeth, he realizes his left hand is basically toast, but he stays focused. Staring down the predator, he refuses to let the monster get the upper hand again. Vowing not to let it vanish from his sight, he sharpens his gaze, eyes burning. Dark droplets hit the ground, marking the intensity of this brutal, high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Looking up, he spots the monster lurking above, ready to drop down for the kill. Those glowing, predatory eyes lock onto him, promising a night of absolute, unadulterated chaos. Smirking through the pain, Lin Yu reveals he let the beast draw blood on purpose. This monster descends, claws outstretched, completely falling for the trap he just laid out. Screaming in defiance, Lin Yu unleashes his counterattack, putting everything into one final, desperate move. Crimson energy tears through the air, slicing into the beast with cold, calculated precision. Landing the blow, he forces the creature into the ground, showing it who's boss. Gasping for air, he fights the urge to pass out, knowing the danger is not over. Pushing past his limits, Lin Yu forces himself to keep moving, the mission still pending. Lin Yu hits the floor hard, screaming for the others to just get out. That monster's tail lashes out with dark energy, proving it is far from finished. Glowing eyes burning with intensity, Lin Yu prepares to unleash his final, desperate counterattack.